Oh, I see. While it's on.
Hey.
Yeah.
Here we are. There we go.
The ducks are out.
So you don't like the school bus position of the steering wheel and the seat there?
This left side here, Brandon, I find a little bit tight. That's something to get used to. Do you not find that?
Here, turn it up and then put the window down. Oh, the window's already down. Okay, never mind.
It's here.
Leave this open.
Right?
Yeah.
That's not your, like where the X3, you're out.
Yeah.
Right? You're in a bucket.
More like a race car.
Like you say, you're sunk down into it. It's more of a race car, trophy truck style.
Yep.
This is total tractor style.
Yep.
You're a little bit older than me, so you have the wheel way up. I mean, you're driving it like this, right? You think you're picking kids up.
Yeah.
And even if you go a little bit, like I'm quite a few years younger than you, but if I put it down here, it's
how many years younger? How old are you? Do you even remember how old you are, Mike?
No, but by my looks, I'm a lot younger than you, right? I think that's fairly obvious.
Oh, jeez.
But you have the wheel.
Yeah,
like,
bus
you
mode.
might as well get one of these.
My belly, so my belly doesn't rub on the steering wheel.
So you don't wear the part of the wheel out.
Right.
You might as well get one of these knobs here.
Right? That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I find this a little.
Have to head over to Tractor Supply and get myself one of those nubs.
But it's here, you know. I mean, it's just so different, right? I mean, again, you're comparing
apples to oranges.
Two extremes, two very extremely different bikes, which is fine. Everybody's out here riding the trails, and I mean, doesn't matter what you bring out, it's still a good time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's nice that the wiper's way up out of the way, because some of the guys that modify, you know, the plastic windshields and stuff, they got the wiper kind of in the way.
Yep.
I think it's good because it's glass. Like, if you're wiping the plastic ones, you got to be really careful with it, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna scratching it up or whatever, right?
Yep.
Nice big concave mirror. Yep.
I think that's convex, not concave. Concave is...
No, I'm talking from the backside, obviously.
Oh, right. Okay. Then
right, it's an ex-skateboarder, right?
Yes,
you know, my friends call me
Scooter.
Tony. Scooter boy. I was going to say Tony Hawk, but yeah, Scooter boy. Yeah.
Check out, turn the key there and then put on the interior lights. See how that thing is bright. It's like stadium lights, It doesn't do it justice during the day, but at nighttime it's super bright.
You know what you should have...
we'll have to show them the mod that we did there when it gets dark.
when you called one of your good buddies, right?
Yeah, he had a kit in stock.
Yeah. What did you charge you for that?
That was FOC. Free of charge.
FOC. I don't know if I turned it on or what. Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah. What's that buzzing noise?
Oh, it does that when you cycle the key.
Oh, and you got a park brake in this too, Brandon.
There is a parking brake.
Yeah, parking brake.
Yeah, Mikey and I installed some ambient under the seat lighting there. We got a little switch up under here. Oh, there it is. There you go. See that? A little strip lighting under the seat. Give you some ambient light so you can see where your stuff is at.
Find your lighter.
Find your lighter. Find the cup holder. That's just wired right to the battery, but...
You know what? Maybe would have been a nicer little feature on this Brandon if the rear window could do some kind of pop out too.
It does come out, but it doesn't. It comes out just...
It just comes straight out.
Yeah, there's... it's not a riding feature that you can utilize. It mainly comes out if you want to clean it or if you want to take it out and completely. But there's nowhere to put it if you do.
Yep.
Yeah, she's definitely different than the old X3 here.
Very different. Yeah, two completely different bikes, and you're still... Give us your honest opinion here, Brandon. What are you struggling with?
Just the cab, the heat, the air conditioning. Ride it. You can ride this in the winter time. You can ride it in the full-on rain and nasty weather and stuff. Where, I mean, I have the gear to ride this, and I have been for 2 years. A nice fin trail suit works good. And if it's in the winter time, you run your snow suit, and run a helmet. That helmet will work by keeping the fog out of your visor. So I have that looked after as far as the elements go. I like just how big that cab is, and you got lots of room in there to move around, and it's just a different riding style.
So if money was not an issue, and more so for you than me, it's not.
Right.
Would you have these two bikes? If you could have,
if I could have both bikes, then that would be awesome. I just don't have anywhere to park two bikes, and I don't think that. Well, I don't know. I thought about that, keeping both bikes, but
did you?
I did. But one of them is just going to sit there, right?
Yeah. So then we come up with a contract.
Like, I can't wait to see where this is going to go.
One of us has this bike for a reasonably discounted price.
Oh, right.
Right, a reasonably.
So you're going
price.
like a co-ownership into the program. So you can somewhat
co-ownership.
So you can
right?
drive both buggies if you wanted to.
So let's say.
But we're going to be riding together.
Exactly, we're going to ride together, right? So, what's the investment in everything here? Don't give me the brand new price, because I know exactly where your head just went. Like $120,000.
Well, if you go, okay, so that is brand new, and that was $37,000.
$37,000
plus tax, and this one was 45 out the door 2 years ago, which right now to sell it used you'd probably get between, I'd say, 33 to 35 for that buggy.
Yeah, but like, to be fair, Brandon.
Oh, and it's got mud on it too. Okay, so you got to take at least 10 grand off because the lug nut's dented.
I'm not being silly, but that's not 10 grand, but that's probably at least 9 or 8 grand.
Yeah.
Right. So I think we gotta.
Yeah.
There's some wiggle room there. Honestly, if money was no issue, and you had two bikes, would it be this would be for sure. This is your off-road bike.
That's a high speed. That's a high speed bike for in here. This is high speed.
That's a throw machine, and then over here, like, what other options could you have other than that? What bike would be better than that for the heating, the air conditioning, the staying dry?
None. Nothing.
I think that's the top dog in that range too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But back to the two different riding styles, like you said, I'm so much older than you, right? So
no, that's true. Yeah, you're sure.
My mentality is a little bit different. It's more about creature comforts, and that has creature comforts. It doesn't have the suspension like this does to help with the creature comforts. But you're in there. It's a cockpit. It's like a race car. You're strapped in. You have limited access. I mean, you do have these are beautiful. These 4-point harnesses.
That's a good point.
Retractable harnesses. That's phenomenal.
Key.
But I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, your drink holder is behind your seat. Like, that's not very convenient. There's your drink holder back there. It's all right. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
A lot of water when we're ATVing.
Yeah, I have waters and fruit juice and Gatorades. But no, there's nothing really wrong with this seating position. It's more race car style.
I think when you're in this bike and you're committed to it and you're set up, you got your helmet on, you got the blower on, and you're out putting miles on.
Yeah,
I enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
I could see this bike when you're at Ray's place and you're kind of picking and choosing, and you want to barbecue and you want to put a lawn chair and you want to enjoy the scenery.
Yeah,
and you want to bring a cold beer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's I like, I think. It's like everything else that we do, Brandon, like snowmobiling and all this type of stuff. If if it's a little bit of freezing rain, you're king, right? You're just laughing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boys, let's set up the barbecue and right.
Yeah, let's get the barbecue out.
Yep.
Think of how much money we can save instead of going to Rhinos every time. We could just pack a couple sausages.
Yeah.
And
Well, did you bring the barbecue?
Mike has it. I didn't bring it.
Mike has it.
Mike has it. Damn it.
That's right.
Remember when we went through this before?
Yes, we did.
All of the lunch stuff got
Yes.
scattered amongst so many bikes. I don't know where it all went.
Mm-hmm.
I lost the barbecue, but I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
Ray's place is what, in Bewdley, Rice Lake, and that's one of our frequent snowmobile stops, right?
Not Ray's place. Rhinos.
Sorry, Rhinos
On
It's a
Rice Lake.
frequent
Yeah.
snowmobile
We're gonna
stop.
head over there and have dinner.
Yep. We'll film the chicken wings.
Yep.
And electric power steering too, Brandon?
Yeah, they both have electric power steering. Yep.
A little bit, obviously different tire pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice any difference when you're riding? Obviously this has the suspension, but...
Yeah, no, this one turns a lot better than that one.
And
That one pushes
rear
a bit.
posi?
Yeah, rear posi only.
And you have saying that's pushing in corners, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's because of so much weight. But then again, this has all the weight over the back tires too. Just different geometry in the suspension is
This one,
making
bike,
this turn better.
you told me already, is a little bit longer, obviously
Wheelbase,
wider,
yeah.
and a touch longer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And bigger tires.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Four-wheel drive.
Yep.
So it was pushing a little bit. I took it at a four-wheel drive. Right now it's in diff lock, so it's supposed to, both tires will turn at the same rate. The X3 is always rear diff lock. It has smart lock, and then it also has a true diff lock in the front, whereas
And
this just has Visca-Lock in the front.
The X3 has the turbo to kind of overcome that rear
Oh,
lock,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's just, you can just play with it.
You can make
right?
the ass end dance around
You can
with
play
that.
with it where...
This won't do that. This doesn't
So the
have enough
experiment
jam.
coming up, Brandon, is rear diff lock on or off?
Off. Yeah, I'm gonna try rear diff lock off and see if it has more energy.
Yeah.
To move
See if it
itself.
has more energy and see how much traction you lose, especially on this kind of surface. What we're going on is basically sand, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
To be honestly, Brandon, I can't believe that you're not like
Coming back to this.
yeah.
This is the section to try that out. This is the high speed section
Yeah.
here.
This thing is unbelievable.
Oh, I know.
Unreal. It's incredible. It's just comfortable. It doesn't, the bumps don't hurt,
No.
but it is a different piece of equipment, right? It's you're committed to it, right? It's a race car, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no even drinking your water because the water's gone. I don't even know where it is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's a different piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the bumps don't bother that thing at all. Hit me. It's just saying, go faster, go faster.
Yeah, it's just saying eat it up, right?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever bottomed it out.
No.
No.
Where your
And it's-
standard, like even my XP or my 800S, I mean, bottomed them out bad,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Where this is smooth,
And it's set on full soft.
and you don't feel any hammering,
No.
nothing. It's smooth.
Even when you come up to the uneven ground with ruts and stuff like
Yeah.
that, you could just
Yeah.
it just gobbles it up. It doesn't affect it.
That in a standard like 800S would be, I mean, you'd be like, oh shit, right? You'd be scared, right?
Yeah.
For this, you just go, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Especially at those speeds, right? Especially we're not going too fast tonight.
No.
Especially at those speeds, it's nothing. You could just run across that all day long.
Yeah.
Where maybe in a Razor or even
Or
this,
this.
I don't know. Like
Yeah, no,
a
you
little
can't
bit
do
more
that. You got to
particular.
pay attention to what's going on and what's coming up.
Where this, I'm following you, and I can take any route I want. Doesn't matter, right?
Yep.
Yep.
People are going to think we're crazy comparing the two, but that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Compare anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It gets a little bumpy through here for the Defender. You can see the headlights bobbing up and down.